All right, next up on the bench. I'm super excited to get to work on this. To make a long story short, this was brought to me for repair. It was in pretty bad shape. I'll go over, not cosmetically, but electronically, functionally. I'll go over kind of what I found on it, what its issues are, what I've done to this point. But to make the long story short, the customer didn't want to put that much money into it, so I shot him a price. They accepted, and now I have a Marantz 2230. I've been looking for this vintage 2230 for quite a while. It came in the wooden case. The wooden case is over there. So really looking forward to getting into this. So here's how it came to me. Blowing fuses. The dial cord was severed, the dial pointer is damaged, and then a whole bunch of parts came in the bag. Or not a whole bunch of parts, I guess, just a couple of parts came in the bag. With a bunch of miscellaneous screws missing, all that kind of stuff. So, what have I done so far? I restrung the dial cord. Now, I didn't film because I was just super geeked up and excited to get to it. This piece of tape, I'll explain that when I talk about the dial pointer, but I keep some dial cord handy. I hate restringing dials, so this one I've restrung. I basically just followed the diagram in the service manual. Got this restrung yesterday. It works just fine. It's not aligned or anything, at least, I mean, when I say aligned, it's not aligned. The dial pointer's not. But I'm waiting for the part to come in because this is broken. Basically, the part that sticks down is gone, or maybe it's floating around in there somewhere, but I had to order a replacement for that. So anyway, the only thing I've done is restring the tuner. So someone, a previous owner, not the person that I got it from, but a previous owner, tried to replace the lamps with LEDs. So I'm not sure if that's when the dial cord and the pointer was damaged. As you can see, the light for the dial is here. I'm going to have to secure that before I work on it. I'll be replacing that. I'm basically going to redo this whole Marantz, at least within practical terms. I'm going to kind of do everything to it. But anyway, so now as far as why it won't power on, why it keeps blowing fuses, I'm just moving these parts out of the way. So the first thing I did was I pulled the outputs. They're really easy to get to. They're mounted on the sides and the amplifier boards. So, you know, most common issue would probably be blown outputs. Could be a blown, you know, driver transistor, but typically what I've seen anyway is, you know, when one goes, the other goes. So, you know, if you have good outputs, you probably have good drivers. Not necessarily always true, but I'm just saying they seem to go hand in hand. So the next most common issue with these is a bad bridge rectifier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull, or I'm going to put the camera up. I pulled the bridge rectifier out of here, and I want to show you the test procedure. I basically confirmed the bridge rectifier was bad. I just got the replacement today. So what I want to do is go through replacing the bridge rectifier with the new one that I got from Mauser, and then we'll put it on the dim bulb tester, fire it up, and cross our fingers, and hopefully it lights up. So I'm going to move the camera up top, and we'll talk about testing the bridge rectifier, and then I'll get into replacing the old one. So let me move this and move on to that.